You see, Shalom, you see, this man, this rabbi, so-called man, is Friedman, the way he speak about the Torah. You know, these people, they are deep. But you see, the level they have when they don't have Mashiach is different. You know, when the time, sa maabot ang panahon nga sila mabukhan na sila sa Messiah, ang mahitabuan na, ang matod pa ni Prophet Zechariah, they will mourn when they see Mashiach, because will mourn to whom they have pierced. Ang gilansang ba? So how do we know that they will mourn? Why? Nganong sa kaulahi pa sila nabukhan. So makita nimo, I give you example kung unsa ka importante ang Torah nga magtuon jud ta. Because the Torah, there is soul also that is revealing the heart of our Father to His children, to His beloved wife Israel. When the Yehudim, the day to come, this coming future, they will mourn to whom they have pierced. It is Yeshua. And how do we know that the Yehudim? You can see that in the life of Leah. Leah, that is the mother, she represents the house of Judah. If you see in the Torah, in the Parsha, I don't remember this Parsha, her eyes is something wrong because she doesn't see Mashiach. That is the weakness. She has weak eyes. This is what in the Torah said. We can read that. Why they have mourned? Didn't you know that it's also written in the Torah? Why they have mourned? This is why very important to study the Torah, because it's a blueprint. I said it shows the shadow of good things to come. Why? The children of Israel met Joseph in Egypt. When Joseph nagpaila siya sa iyang mga brethren, what has happened? Nagguilty sila maayo. This is what will happen also the same when the future to come, that the Judah will mourn because they pierced Yeshua. This is the prophetic behind the letter of the Torah, what we have studied every Shabbat. This is why there is power in the word of Elohim. The Torah is not just a law, but people try to say law. It's not a law. That is the instruction of Elohim. That is the heart of Elohim. It's the heart. It's not the law. Like we say article 1, article 2, article 3. It's not so the Elohim. It's not so in the Torah. The Torah is not the same meaning in Hebrew. The Torah is very important. That is the healing for the nations. So this is what will happen also. Like this man is Friedman, when he speak, when they will see Mashiach, this is what the same happened to Shaul. In the first, he persecuted the first followers of Yeshua. But when Yeshua revealed to him, the eyes, the scale was removed. He saw the revelation of Mashiach, how Elohim worked. Because Shaul is sitting in the feet of whom? Gamaliel, the Torah teachers. This is why when you see people who don't know about Torah, you're wasting your time. You will not know Elohim. Because this will see that they will not grow. We have a soul. This soul needs something, and that soul must connect to the heart of Elohim, which is the Torah. And Elohim has already said that to meditate His word, to meditate the Torah, because that's what will change us, will heal us. But I'm very, very, very sad with people that never take time who despise. Who is the loser? His people, not Elohim. Because if you are a child of Elohim, you will be spunky. If not, you're a bastard. This is what Shaul said. You're a bastard. You don't have any, care for. Nobody cares for you. You belong to this world who go their own ways and not listening, trying to connect. Because why? We are selfish. We want our own ways. We don't want Elohim. We cannot just put Elohim in just like in the drawer. We cannot do that. We have to build up relationship to Elohim, and that is through the Torah. I said this is why be patient in reading the Torah if you don't understand, because it is Elohim will make us grow that. So you see, when Shaul opened the Yeshua, when you see his teaching, he's so humble, this man. I am not worthy. But ang iya gusto siya mubawi sa iyang tungod sa iyang guilty na iyang gibuhat sa mga first followers ni Yeshua. He could cry for that because of what he did. He want to be a servant of the Mashiach. This is why he gave his life, the same that Yeshua did for us. He gave his life. The Torah is like, this really, you cannot, when Elohim reveals something to you about from his Torah, nothing can remove that. This is the treasure, as Yeshua said, in heaven, a heavenly thing, treasure, and nobody can steal that, because you have joy inside. Whatever outside, because that is a matter inside, not outside. Come to Mashiach, we don't have free will anymore. We choose to. We are called. When we called, we have to do something, to walk on the step of Yeshua and to start to learn the feet of somebody, to learn the Torah, and don't follow this kind of people who don't. This what one pastor said before he died. Before message, he said, you become an enemy of Elohim if you don't teach the Torah. That is very important. You cannot go to the promised land without this Torah. We have to humble ourselves to Elohim, to submit ourselves, because we have to renew our mind. If we are not renewed, then Elohim, you are a child of Elohim, you will undergo the process. But if not, then you will wait for the time with the world. You will be part there. But if you are a child, he will find you to draw you. But don't be hard on your heart, because he loves you. I tell you, he loves his children. He loves his beloved wife, Israel. There is no greater from that, Elohim's love, more than anything. He chose Abraham as a father of nation, because Abraham was obedient to Elohim. The same, this is why I say the time to come, we are not far from this time. He will come. They will mourn for that, like they did in Judah, and the rest come to Egypt to see Joseph, to whom they have pierced, to whom they have sold. They will cry. They will have full of conscience with that. Do you remember what this reaction? Oh, he will revenge us. But what's the good heart of Joseph? No, it's because of Elohim. He doesn't blame them. No, he only look at himself. This is how Yeshua was. He doesn't look at himself. How Elohim worked for him. So for us, the same. We don't look at others, to blame others, why we become so, why we get sin like so. We can only blame ourselves. You know why I'm pushing with learning the Torah? You know why I'm pushing learning the Torah? It's because the time is short, and we need to work on it. The body is our field, as Shaul said. If you remember the workers, the parable of the workers, the wages, those who work first in the morning and to the end, they get the same wage. Even we are in the end, we're closer to the end, we're coming back of our master. But it's not too late. We still have time. This is why I'm pushing to study you begin an effort to know the heart of Elohim. It is the Torah. You don't need to understand now. You have to just read and read. Learn on it. Elohim able to grow. It is what he said. If we water on that, he's able to bring it grow. Don't waste your time. We're in the last time. A worker's worthy for his labor, and our body, this is a garment that we have to represent when Yeshua invited for the wedding feast. That is the Torah. You don't need. This is why you just take an effort. Every day you have time to learn, read, and you can relate that to the teaching of Shaul, Yeshua. Elohim will open your understanding. This is what Yeshua said. Just be patient with yourself. It's very important. We are not far now. I'm wishing for that. I feel very hard, pain. People are still stubborn, continue with all the doctrines. Take time, the efforts of the Torah. That is the heart of Elohim. We need that to know Yeshua. A field, a body for his seed. A seed. Start it now. You still have time. You may not see what I have seen, but Elohim will see. We will receive the same wage, even we work in the end. Elohim doesn't need a willingness. Stop all of this looking from these people's doctrine that you get nothing. We have a soul. This soul must connect to the heart of Elohim, which is a Torah behind. There is a spirit there. This is why Shaul said the letter kills, but the spirit gives life. Life behind. The Torah is the healing of the nation. It's a leaves. I need to spend time to turn, meditate. This is what in Psalm 1:1. Believe that word of Elohim. Believe. Jehovah is waiting for his people to start somewhere, because he wants to have relationship to his children, to his future bride, what will reconcile us through Mashiach. Never forget that. This is a serious matter. This is a serious matter. We're in the last hour. I say shalom. Bye-bye.